Hello children, today we will be studying about gross investment, net investment and the concept of depreciation. In that we will be also seeing the point of expected and unexpected obsolescence. Children, first we will be starting from gross investment. Gross investment it includes expenditure by the producer on the purchase of new assets as well as expenditure on the replacement of existing assets during an accounting year. Accounting year, children, I hope so you all know that it is the financial year. So when you talk about gross investment, it will including all the expenses by the producer on the purchase of new assets as well as replacement of existing assets during a accounting year. It does not show net addition to the existing capital stock. On the other hand side, when we talk about the net investment includes expenditure by the producer on the purchase of new assets only. More specifically, it only includes the new assets. It does not include expenditure by the producer on the replacement of existing assets. Okay children, this is the difference between the gross investment and net investment. That gross investment, it also includes the expenditure on by the producer on the replacement of the existing assets, but in net expenditure it is not included the expenses by the producer on the replacement of existing assets. It also shows, net investment also shows net addition to the existing capital stock. Children, both gross and net investment includes both fixed investment as well as inventory as investment. Okay, and I hope so this point is very clear to you. Now we will be talking about the concept of depreciation. Children, I will be giving you one example. Suppose we know that plant and machinery are the fixed assets, but you cannot say that these fixed assets, their value will never deteriorate or it will not go down or any kind of damage will not happen to that product. They are for lifelong. This doesn't happen. So the concept of depreciation is related to this point only. When you talk about depreciation or you talk about the fixed assets, when you use the fixed assets, plant and machinery, say plant and machinery we are talking about, when you go on using this product, a time comes when the product reduces its quality. Okay, normal wear and tear, maybe some kind of damage happens to that product. So normal wear and tear is the first point. Second point, due to certain type of accidental damage, case happens and the product, it spoils. So this is the second thing. And third is outdated technology, that is called obsolescence or outdatedness. Due to that also the product, its value goes down. So everything is related. When you talk about depreciation, it means the value of the product is going down. It may be due to normal wear and tear, it may be due to accidental damage, or it may be due to obsolescence. Okay children, so depreciation is also called as consumption of fixed capital. This is very important children. Depreciation point, you have to know both the meanings of depreciation, that is it is called as consumption of fixed capital as well as it is called as depreciation. Now children, we will be in detail studying something about what does expected obsolescence and what does unexpected obsolescence means, or what it means. See, when you talk about expected obsolescence, that is, it is due to the normal wear and tear and accidental cases as and so on so forth. When you talk about unexpected obsolescence, that means due to certain natural calamity the product gets spoiled, maybe due to fire, maybe due to earthquake and all, that the value of the fixed assets goes down due to certain natural calamity. So this is not called the part of depreciation. So unexpected, that is why we are making it clear, because only expected obsolescence is the part of depreciation, but not the unexpected obsolescence, because it can be managed through the insurance. It can be managed to the insurance. If fire takes place or something happens, so if any problem occurs to the fixed asset, so that is managed to the insurance, but it does not happens in the case of expected obsolescence. In that case, how can you get you can get depreciation reserve fund. That means the fund which the producer keeps for replacement investment, for replacing things, that is called depreciation reserve fund. I hope so children, you would have understood this topic. Thank you.